The next Disney Plus series I've decided to review is The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. This is essentially a continuation of the recent Mickey Mouse cartoons produced by Paul Rudish, of which I'm very fond of. So this review will probably involve me gushing about those in general, because I think Rudish and his team have done a wonderful job of finding all sorts of funny scenarios for these classic characters. Each short in this new series is so creative and hilarious and are examples of what jolts of energy these new incarnations are. What's amazing is how much these Mickey Mouse shorts go back to his personality from the 20s and 30s. And listen, I love Mickey in all of his eras and in his role as a corporate mascot. It's been great seeing him as the host of a nightclub or as the chipper mouse always there to lend a helping hand. However, I think people can forget how mischievous he was in his first decade or so. This is the same mouse who stole a sorcerer's powerful hat and made brooms do his work for him. And yet, it's mostly been Donald and Goofy who have been allowed to let loose since the 50s. Rudish appears to have been given the freedom to allow Mickey to get really out there with his personality, and that has resulted in plenty of inspired moments. Credit should also go to Chris Diamantopoulos, who is excellent as Mickey's voice, and is especially good when portraying Mickey at his most nervous. Russi Taylor sadly passed away recently, and she will be the voice I always remember as Minnie Mouse. Thankfully, Caitlin Robrock has more than succeeded at playing the role, and I think she has proven her ability to fill those shoes. I'm also really fond of Rudish's designs. He brought his signature style to these iconic creations while still making them identifiably Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy. These are extremely flexible characters, and I love how the show depicts them, visually and comically. There's an excellent, fast-paced quality to the storytelling and humor here. For instance, there's an episode where Mickey and friends visit a supermarket, and it cuts back and forth between the various characters, never skipping a beat. These episodes are about 7 minutes in length, and I never found them too long or too short. The directors, animators, and storyboard artists do so well in timing the jokes and visual gags and taking them in clever directions. I love the animation in the new Mickey Mouse shorts. Yes, it's a very different style than we're accustomed to seeing with these characters, but we get so many brilliant facial expressions and reaction shots and physical comedy bits that deliver the needed laughs. The show also cleverly weaves in nods to Disney history. They are fun in-jokes for fans or viewers familiar with those properties, but not in a way that feels like it's winking to the audience too much. Although I will say the part that made me laugh the hardest out of the 10 Wonderful World shorts involved a reference to Bambi. The storylines are really inventive too, and it does not feel like we get the same episode twice. My favorite might be an episode involving the Big Bad Wolf from the Three Little Pigs short, where Mickey tries to change him into the Big Good Wolf. It took a few turns I did not expect, and it's very funny. Clancy Brown's voice for the wolf is brilliantly performed too, and it's always nice to see Disney do something with the Three Little Pigs. There's also an episode where Mickey, Donald, and Goofy go inside of a futuristic house, and that leads some really inspired gags as things go haywire. Not to mention, Alan Tudyk has a guest voice role as the Smart House. Another episode that stood out was one about Donald and Daisy trying to hide from Mickey and Minnie. It goes for a haunted house vibe, and the artists come up with some really creepy visuals as the mice stalk the ducks. There's even an episode that's basically an homage to Xanadu. Yes, you heard that right, Xanadu. Overall, The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse is just another example of how funny, inventive, and truly outlandish these new adventures with Mickey are. I'm amazed at what Disney allows Paul Rudish and his team to do with these characters, and I could not be happier. I think these shorts are perfect examples of how these are personalities that will stick around for a very long time. Give the series a watch on Disney Plus and let me know what you think in the comments. Or even just tell me what you think of the new Mickey Mouse shorts in general. Thank you for watching.